Previously on Our Curious Georgia. Welcome to another episode of Cribs, Sri Lanka.
The ball, the front yard, the trampoline, the cover.
So where we're staying is a 5-room villa.
Whoa, you did it!
Look at that, look at him go. No way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do.
Yeah.
Why is it playing?
You're holding it with your fingers.
There you go.
Because you let go of it.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves her.
We're matching. I'm so happy I have a baby now. We're talking about this fur ball in her hand. Looks just like the fur ball on this camera. Okay, and that's the mommy and that's the baby. You want to speak into it?
Yeah.
That's the microphone. How come your sister's crying right now? Why is she? How come she's going?
Because I tipped her up.
I tipped her over on the bed.
Can you tell that to them?
Tell it to them. There's a dinosaur behind one of your dinosaur toys behind Lake. And when you tipped her back, her head hit the dinosaur, didn't it?
Yeah.
She didn't like that.
Yeah, and can you tell it to them?
Oh, tell it to them? I think they might have heard. But it's okay, you apologized, right? Okay.
It's okay, big sister.
Are we
I
good?
won't do it again.
Are you okay, Lakey Lou?
I won't do it again. Sorry, Mom.
Oh, she doesn't like. Hi, sweetie. Oh, she's like, well, I'll take those keys, though. I'll take those keys, though.
Tell what is Lake getting? Another one.
A teeth.
Lake's getting a tooth.
Where?
Where's those
On
teeth?
the top.
Hi, you.
Chiclets. Oh no, she's not in the mood today.
I did earlier today. The two top front ones.
Good.
The 2 buck teeth are coming in. That's probably why she had a little fever the other day. Okay, so our tuk-tuk driver's here. What's his name?
Sampat.
Sampat. Okay, Sampat's here to pick us up because we're going to Weligama today.
Weligama.
Weligama today for some. What are we getting?
I don't know.
What's the treat we're gonna find? Vegan ice cream. Vegan ice cream. This is the coolest place. Dad found a discovery. Well, I researched it before we came and I heard about this truck that sells vegan ice cream. Vegan nice cream. Okay, let's go.
It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy.
The only tough part is the 7 flights of stairs we have ahead of us, eh? Coffee and banana bread. I hope that's vegan. Oh, you want this one? What do you think? Good? Spicy? That's good bread. What a combo. Kombucha with banana bread. That's amazing.
'Cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy, breaking her heart. Now I'm free.
Want to cheers me? Okay, hold on. Coffee? Cheers.
Can I try that?
Sure. Which one do you want to try first? This one's a coconut date,
I like it.
and this one's a spinach and passion fruit.
Is that chocolate?
Mm-hmm. get better at this. We always forget to video. Okay, that's like the bruschetta they have here. This is called a vegan bowl. It looks like morning glory with chickpeas. That's a falafel wrap?
Yeah.
What did you get over there?
Not too big, turkey. Swallow what's in your mouth first.
He's up. He's standing.
He did it!
You did it. Good job, buddy. Lake.
Sorry, I'm learning.
Are you surfing? Are you surfing?
So do try to give Lake high five.
High five. High five. Man, we got everything that we need here. This town's cool.
Got cars, scooters,
Surfboards, trucks, trains, buses, birds. We got look at them coming right at us. Holy Moses. I thought they were coming to either give us a kiss or something. We got Sampat. We got Padma. We got Sri Lankan rice and curry. We got a typhoon coming today. True story. Jazzy, where are we going?
Vegan ice cream. Georgie, where are we going?
Vegan ice cream.
Yeah!
Wow, there's a lot. These are all the different flavors. Pineapple, mango, passion, coconut, mango, pineapple. You want that flavor?
Everything comes fresh fruits, coconut, and caramelized lentils. Yeah.
It's a lot cool, but a little bit not.
Oh, it's a lot cool, but a little bit not. Okay. And Georgie, they come in little coconut bowls. Yeah, they put the ice cream in coconut bowls, but that's just decoration. And then when we're here, when you finish ordering, you can come right across and sit on these little mats. Right there, and watch the waves.
She wants to sleep.
Lake. Lake. Hi. Wow, how good does that look?
You got it, Georgie?
Oh, all right. Thank you. Stuti, thank you. Look at this one, Georgia. That's a chocolate one.
Oh, that looks crazy good. Hey, George?
Mom, you do the honors.
It's actually frozen.
Oh man, it's so good.
So rich?
Yeah.
Really?
So good. It tastes like... So, did you ever have those chocolate puddings in your lunch as a kid?
Oh, like...
The Jell-O brand?
Yeah, like Bill Crosby. 2 thumbs up to this place. They don't use any garbage, okay? Or I guess the napkins. What's in your mouth, Jordan? What is that, a coconut stick? 3 thumbs up? 3 thumbs up for this place.
So like...
Look at the bowls, Georgia. What are these? Coconut bowls, hollowed out. This is like, is this a banana leaf? I think it's a banana leaf. And then all fruit, all natural fruit, just blended up, frozen. That's amazing. Caramelized lentils, coconut flakes. Like, what? Genius. George May, we're in Sri Lanka right now.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a typhoon coming this way.
Over the water.
Over the water. And this is the second typhoon that you and I have been a part of. Remember the other one? That Mr. Poohback?
Yes.
Mr. Where was that? What country was that in?
Thailand.
Thailand. And apparently we got another one coming now.
And Sri Lanka.
In Sri Lanka. Now Georgia, let's teach everybody today. What is the difference between a typhoon and a hurricane?
Typhoon again.
Typhoon Lagoon, that's right, ain't nothing different. They're the same, they just change the words to confuse us.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
Look at that bird right there.
Yeah, okay, let's keep focused now, George, okay? Let's stay on the topic, all right? Let's not talk about birds. Birds don't matter, okay? So, let's teach everybody, how does a typhoon begin? What makes a typhoon? You need 2 ingredients. Let's teach everybody today the ingredients. What ingredients do you need?
A hot front and a cool front.
That's right, Georgia May. You need a hot front and a cold front. And bam! What do you get?
Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon Lagoon. And she's on her way. You watch out, everybody. Hope you liked that lesson from Georgia May. That's Typhoon 101. We're just gonna eat our ice cream and stay safe, right?
Typhoon Lagoon.
And Typhoon Lagoon.
I wanna glide down over my Harlan. I wanna ride it.
You like this beach, Mom?
I like it.
You like it?
It's just like flat. It's like not as crazy as the other ones we've seen thus far.
Yeah, this is like good beginner surf out here. For those of you looking for it.
Then I'm free.
Okay, Lake, what did you think of that beach? What did you think of that beach? Was it your best nap you've had? Lake slept for like an hour while me and Georgie. Did you sleep too, Jazz?
In and out, not so much.
Little naps, but cat naps.
Yeah.
So this is Weligama Beach. First impression, we like it because it's like a cove. Because it's like kind of protected all around. But won't lie, there's a little bit of garbage in that water. Georgia and I found a few plastic bags floating around. I think this kind of stuff like storm and street runoffs come in here during the rainy season. But other than that, it's clean here. This is all really clean and well kept. Cool little beginner surf spot. I'd come back, I like it. And now we're gonna go to a place called Food City. This is like they're everywhere. It's like a chain across the country, I think. I don't know, we're learning this as we go. How would you describe Food City? It's like a major
market
convenience
grocery
store.
Yeah, kind of like a 7-Eleven on steroids.
On steroids, yeah. Like it's not a Costco, but it's got, I guess, all you need.
It's good, yeah.
This is the thing, like this is what's cool about this place is everywhere else we've seemed to have gone, we've sort of been before and have somewhat prior knowledge, but here it's nothing. Like we know nothing. And like I feel like we're showing some of you for the first time, right? And I don't know, where are we right now?
I don't know.
Some alley? Hi guys, hello. Oh, I think I turned down the wrong place, Jazz.
Really?
I think we can still get out here though. Okay, we'll show you Food City when we get there. Hello. Hello.
Standing in the shadows and the good home of broken hearts.
This is the inside of the shop. We're not supposed to have cameras in here, but this is kind of what it looks like. So like a pretty decent grocery store. It has a lot of things. Okay, and then Senpet's here. Where did you go after you drop us off?
Sorry?
Where did you go after? Back home?
Yeah, back home.
Okay.
Relax.
Yes.
Successful shot?
Yeah, I think so.
Under 3 minutes, she'll be out. Watch. Time it. So this is downtown Weligama? Yeah. Okay.
Free falling, falling. Free falling.
I want to
Orange juice.
2 orange juice, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. He's sweet. Hey, Georgie, say hello.
Hello.
Maybe they have coconut too.
You don't like orange juice?
No, I like, but I have gastritis.
Oh, so it's acidy.
Yeah, orange juice is not good to the gastritis.
Is this orange juice or something different?
No, this is. I like orange juice, but I have gastritis.
Free falling, falling.
I think not mix ice.
No.
Ice dan apa? Sugar? Mixing sugar?
No sugar.
Sini tepa
No.
ice dan apa?
Thank you. How old do you think he is, Georgie? I think he's 4. How old do you think he is?
Jadi.
Should I ask his mom how old he is? You think he's 5? I think he's 4. How old? He What?
nothing. I'm gonna leave.
Next year, go to the school. Now it's the kindergarten.
Oh, school. What's his name?
Kisal Sanjana.
Huh?
Kisal Sanjana.
Sal?
Sanjana.
Sangana.
Long name.
Sal?
Yeah.
Sangana.
Yeah, Sri Lankan is long name.
Yeah.
Watch how they make it.
Ritika.
It's very fancy.
The orange juice?
Yeah, they're like bartenders.
Then I'm free falling, falling.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so we drank our orange juice and Sean's camera died, but that orange juice was so good. It was clear and like there's so many orange juice stands all along the road all the way home. So usually we try to find the question and throw it up so you guys can see, but we were searching for it and couldn't find it anywhere. But one of you guys had asked about Lake and feeding and if she eats yet and when we're gonna feed her real food. So rather than make a whole video about it, I think I can answer it in a couple of questions unless you have more questions. So basically, Lake is eating food, but she's still, I would say, 98% breastfed. We started feeding her about a month ago because now she's 9 months now, so it was about around 8 months, maybe a tiny bit after 8 months. To compare, we didn't start feeding George till she was 10 months old. We just liked the idea of pushing it back as far as we could because the best thing for them is to be exclusively breastfed for, I think, as long as possible for their first year of life. I think if they didn't eat till they were 12 months old and only drank breast milk, I think that would be ideal, which of course is really difficult to do, though probably not impossible. Like you read it too, like for their first year of life, food is more for like touch and feel and textures and all that stuff and not for nutrition. So the first year of life basically food isn't their number one source of nutrients. Breast milk is. So for us, we just thought, okay, I think it's best for their tummies to be as full of breast milk throughout the day for as long as possible than have any food. So that's sort of our train of thought if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Of course, everybody just does things different, but that was our train of thought. But Lake just wanted food. And I know everybody says that my kid just wants food, and I think your kids always are reaching and wanting something, and then there's a difference between whether or not they're like reaching for your phone versus like food and thinking they actually want it instead of just it's one more thing that they're reaching for, if that makes any sense. But Lake, we started giving her carrots and cucumbers that were really cold because her teeth were really bothering her. And so initially we were like pulling the little chunks out because we didn't want her to eat it, and then, or we thought she was gonna choke or something, but eventually she just was fine with it. Like she was swallowing the little cucumber seeds, and we're like, okay, I guess she wants to eat that, so that's totally fine, let's just do that. It started with that, and I mean, this has only been about a month now that she's been eating anything. So she eats cucumber, she eats avocado, she eats tomatoes, just raw tomatoes. We just obviously compare it with George. George ate when she was 10 months, but until she was like 14 months, she was still, I would say, 90% breastfed. She just wasn't really interested. Like she'd have a few strawberries in the day, maybe sweet potato or whatever. Just food she wasn't that interested. But Lake is totally different in another way too. I feel like George was always breastfeeding. I feel like she was never not breastfeeding, but with Lake, we don't really feel like that, even though she's like 98% breastfed still. But in the last month, like you walk into a kitchen or when there's food, like there can be a million other things going on, and she's like gravitating towards the banana on the table. She's like trying to get out of your arms to get it. She'll like bolt to food. I'm looking at it as if she's here, but she's not even here. And so we were like, man, I think she honestly just wants food. So we said, okay. So we just started giving it to her, and she eats quite a bit of it when we do give it to her. Like if I have an avocado, she'll have like 6 or 7 little pieces of it, whereas George would have like tried it and then spit it out. It's at her age anyways. Well, we didn't try at her age, but at 10 months when we did start feeding her. So yes, Lake is eating food, very, very little, and I'm sure it'll only increase because she loves it. If I had to say what her favorite is, I would say it's avocado and tomatoes, for sure. Yeah, for sure. She loves tomatoes. So did George. George ate them like an apple until she was like 2. I hope that sort of answers your question in like a super long, roundabout, long road way. Yeah, I kind of love talking about it, so if you have more questions, just tell me. Oh yeah, and to end this off, Lake has started talking too this week. Her favorite word is dada, dada. Lake, say dada. 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 I know it pains me to say it a little bit, but just so everybody knows, Georgia said mama first. But yeah, it's really, really cute actually. For the first like day, we weren't really sure. Like obviously it sounded like dada, but we weren't. Sean was like, well, is she saying it to me? I was like, no. Honestly, the next day, Sean walked into the room and she was literally like, dad, 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 dad. Or in the morning, like if I'm awake and Sean's still sleeping, for example, I'll be walking toward the bedroom door and like will start saying, dad, dad. Like she knows. It's so crazy. And part of me thinks she's like starting to say Georgia too, because sometimes her D is like a J, because she knows how to say dada. I don't know. There's no mama yet. I mean, I'm sure it will happen soon, right? So anyways, that's Sean's highlight of his last 9 months, I'm sure. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Free falling.